From our life to yours, this is Gym Crashers.
Look at that. Smooth,
That's
quick, and
right.
easy
That
from
was
Sean
easy.
Lerma.
I'm
Right?
Joey the Bull Santana.
This is Dondo the Gym Crasher on Gym Crashers.
That's right. What's up, bro?
How much? Good to see you.
You were just the man over the weekend. I just noticed a lot of pictures of you on Instagram.
I'm not paying this guy. He's
you
been
know,
all nice to me 2 seconds ago.
He
wanted to
was
stomp
taking
me out.
pictures of all these athletes, including Mr. Saved by the Bell, Mario Lopez.
Dude, look at that. Anderson Silva
Oh my
with
goodness.
the monkey himself, right?
Who we call the monkey?
Unbelievable. Me, myself, and I.
Oh,
Look at that.
okay, myself.
ADCC 2019. Abu Dhabi Combat Club came here to Anaheim, California. Very first time ever. And I thought, and Robert thought, and Sean Lerma, of course, that we would one day travel to Dubai.
It's very hot
and
over
have
there.
to go visit the prince and pray for tickets and sell a whole lot of CBD to get in the door. But they came to us, and we had a hell of an event. And that is right there, Gordon Ryan, of course, and Andre Galval. But beneath them, the crew, that is Kyle Chambers, jiu-jitsu phenom out of Oceanside, California, 10th Planet, under the Freaks, right? It's one of the Freaks.
Yes,
And
sir.
myself, I see Sean there, the CBD guru himself. A couple homeboys from Oceanside there on the left and the right, and then none other than Ben Eddy.
And also
Right?
Giovanni. Giovanni's all the way on the right. He's the he runs 10th Planet Long Beach.
Is your mic on, Sean?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. 10 Planet. There it is.
Now, who's this?
We did Bellator 228, an exciting event. Gosh, start to finish, I would have to have the fight card up to remember everything, but that is a local boy who has fought in, everything I've seen from CXF. He's in Lights Out. Now he's in Bellator. That's Benji Gomez.
Now, what's up with that smile of yours, man?
That's me, man.
It's
That's
like
my
you just-
pucker up.
Either you're smiling or you're constipated. One of those two.
It's a little bit of both.
Wow.
That's how I roll. Knockout Promotions champ right there. Hey, Michael Anthony, what is this? You going to go through my whole history? Johnny Redondo, this is your life. Good, might as well hit Heron Lafarge. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
So let me just stop right there. Fighters Rep, it is bringing back, and I don't mean to interrupt you, Joe. I love you, Joe.
No, it's all good.
Fighters Rep's bringing back striking as a focus for an event. So they are kickboxing based here in Seal Beach, California, coming back in December. But this event featured Gabriel Silva, who is Anderson Silva's son. So incredible performance, won his fight. Obviously, with a little bit of nepotism, things are going in the right direction. But when you see the kid move, you see a younger Anderson Silva coming up once again. There's my partner in crime. We did the commentating that night. That is the King of the Cage champ, Joshua Aviles.
Now, not to cut you off. So when you took that picture with Silva, was he really cool, down to earth? He just no problems.
He's Anderson Silva. It
Yeah.
goes without saying that everybody in the building was, trying to get time with him. But he was very kind and he was smiling. Most people don't
Nice.
smile in my direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So-
can tell.
I could see why.
Absolutely. So no, he was very cool, and he's arguably the GOAT, the greatest of all time. What do you think about that? To argue that
Dude,
point with me. What do you think?
I'm so it's freaking amazing. You're taking pictures of these guys. So when you're taking pictures next to these guys, do you usually bring like a little step stool?
I do.
'Cause, you know,
I hop.
just-
I say, Robert, get the camera ready, and I
And then
hop.
1,
on
2, 3,
foot,
take a picture.
right? Or I tell them to kneel down a little bit.
Now, what do we got behind us here?
This is it. This is our bread and butter. This is what we're about here at Gym Crashers. This is where we got our start. 2 years ago, Albert Jarzabak came here from Ireland and brought the first Celtic Gladiator to Southern California. Here we are again, coming up this weekend. Friday night, October the 4th in Burbank, California, Burbank Convention Center. And that is the champion from Poland, Krzysztof Kulak, the model.
The model.
And, the American competitor on the other side is Christian Aguilera. I apologize. Christian Aguilera, he's a friend of ours, a friend of the show, and definitely a worthy adversary, so we'll see where that goes. But a stacked card nonetheless. Tickets are available. You can DM Robert at Free Admission Media. You can DM Celtic Gladiator on Instagram. You can DM Dondo the Gym Crasher if you need directions. I will be there. Weigh-ins are on Thursday. If you can make it out to see the guys in their chonies doing their thing, making weight, we'll be there at Burbank Convention Center.
Now, you're saying this guy's a model. I mean, how long has this guy been fighting? Because I mean, not a lot of fighters are out there that can actually maintain that chisel face that he's got.
Let's ask his promoter and the man that brought him over. There's a microphone. No, he's got a microphone on his butt crack right there. Microphone, Albert. This is Albert Jarzabak from
Just make sure it's
direct from Celtic Gladiator. Albert, tell us about Krzysztof. To the best of your knowledge, how long has he been fighting?
Hello, everyone. Actually, Krzysztof was one of the most popular MMA fighter in Poland. He was a champ KSW, most biggest federation in Europe and in Poland. So his nickname was Model. I think he did before some few shots of the modeling, so that came from his nicknames.
Yep, he's known as the model. He brings it. I picked him up on Sunday night. He is ready for this weekend. Sparring right now in this building, getting chiseled, getting ready, cutting weight, doing everything it takes. So I know he's definitely going to bring the war. So Christian Aguilera, a worthy adversary. I know he's probably doing the same, not resting at all. But come out and check out the event. It's definitely one of the best productions I've seen, best promotions for MMA in Southern California. Albert does a fabulous job of bringing the fighters, a highlight on the fighters, and it just second to none. So we will be there. Gym Crashers will be there. Free Admission Media will be there. Joey the Bull, you better be there. Tell us, who's watching?
Well, right now we have Mr. Woods.
Mr. Woods, thank you for watching.
We got Tattoo Girl watching out there. We got Mary Kay Woods,
Tattoo Girl, now that's a wrestler here at the OCCW in the house.
and we also have my boy Troy Everett. He's watching.
And Troy Evans from your childhood days?
No, I used to work with that cat back in the day. A lot of stories we can share together one day. Hopefully, I'll get on board the show, and when I have my own show,
Well, you don't need your own show. This is your show.
Well, okay,
we're
well,
all pals.
well-
We're all partners.
I know, but I mean, besides talking about MMA talk, it's more like
Well, we'll discuss money
talking
later.
the bull with Joey. You know,
Talking the bull. That's it. Taking the bull by the horns.
there you go.
I like it.
So besides all that, what
Running with the bulls.
what else did you do this weekend besides Bellator? Did you watch any more of
Robert can
events?
actually bring. Oh, I don't know. You know what? We did Bellator. We did ADCC. That's about it. That was. I mean, how many more events can you cram into one weekend? But we are in preparation now, starting Sunday night when Krzysztof arrived for Celtic Gladiator. So everybody here is in motion as we speak, all day long. Right now, as sparring goes on tomorrow morning, getting ready for our move up to Burbank Marriott for Thursday. and then the team will assemble. The production team is already gathering all the equipment tonight.
Wow.
So things are in motion. If you don't know all the components that it takes to put together a fight, come down, check it out. Weigh-ins again are Thursday. Fights are on Friday. DM Robert, he's always looking for an intern. If anybody wants to see how these operations work, Robert will put you to work.
And it's amazing. I give Robert, the producer, a lot of props. He's been doing this for a while, and I think a lot of the youth out there that are wanting to get in behind the scenes and do production themselves, hit him up, man. This guy will show you the ropes. I've seen him behind the scenes editing and doing what he's doing, and it's mind blowing.
It is,
because you got to have patience, you got to have the skill, the eye, the ear, all that stuff, and he's worth hitting up. So hit up Robert. He'll show you some stuff, and maybe Robert should do his own class, maybe his own production class, and start charging folks.
I think you're right. We can bring him here in studio. So
Yeah, pretty sweet.
we're open to that. And as you know, we are represented by Our Life CBD. That's why Sean brought us in tonight. We got our friends at Cauliflower Nation, Chris Crail. See that right behind Joe's head. Whoops. There you go, Joe. You want to hold on to that?
Yeah.
Go ahead and massage yourself up with Massage Matters also behind us there. And then our good friends at Word of Mouth and all 7 bringing in that show. Joe, what do you think of that?
Dude, I need a lifetime supply of this stuff.
You already got one. You're here in the show and doing Our Life CBD. So what do you do with that?
I need the joints. I need the drops. Because it actually heals up people that have been hit in the head a lot in their lives, and even from all the athletes from football to boxing to MMA. It really helps out with their whole functionality, and a lot of people don't believe that, but coming from me, and it actually helps out a lot.
You know what? You do the icy hot thing, you do the Thai sauce thing, and you get a speedy recovery because you smell it, you see it, you sense it. But the long-term effects of CBD use is that you can go to sleep that night. Go home after a tough training, you sprain something, strain something, tear something. The recovery process is shortened by CBD. I don't know the medical portion of it that Sean could actually get down and tell you about, but if you're questioning whether or not to try it, try Our Life CBD. Hit us up because it does have the highest potency on the market, and it is readily available here at Jim Crasher's Free Admission
All
Media.
natural and also all organic.
Look at that.
It's not watered down.
And made here in Huntington Beach, California by Sean Lerma himself.
Yes, sir. 1,500 milligrams of CBD hemp power.
Hemp power. Don't have to worry about that THC getting in there.
No.
Right? That's good. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
because I don't want to be driving one day. I'm like, woo,
Yeah. We wouldn't want you to get hungry.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Hey, you got any stuff for this guy's growth? Maybe you can put it in his knees so he can start growing up.
Try to hang him upside down.
We could try.
Vertically challenged.
This poor guy.
I'm well aware. Try to shame me for being short.
I'm not shaming you. Just I feel bad for you, bro.
Here's what's funny is that everybody says, dude, Mario Lopez, a short guy, he does jiu-jitsu. Oh, my God, he towered over me. Towered! Right? I'm always the shortest guy in the room.
And
I'm just well aware.
does it suck every time you go out to dinner? You have to always
I don't
ask for a
suck, but
booster
you
chair?
know. Oh, I don't mind that. That's nothing.
A table for
Ain't
two,
no
but I can have a
thing.
booster chair for myself, please.
That's right. I got to sit up a little high, right? Go right to the bar with the high chairs.
Or when you go to Knott's Berry Farm or Disneyland or Magic Mountain, you can't get on the big roller
I
coasters.
can't. That's right. I might shit myself. Anyways, getting back to the topics. So we did, again, ADCC. We did Bellator. We got Celtic Gladiator coming up. Big week for all of us. Joe, you are the announcer extraordinaire for OCCW. What do you guys got coming up? Because I did promise that we'd pump that show because it isn't in-house here at Del O.
We have the Purge.
Yep.
The Purging. I'm going to get that
Oh, that's a
correct.
Halloween time period in which the wrestling show takes off. So what is that all about?
It's a total eerie, dark feeling wrestling matches that have been put on, and when the loser basically gets carried out by the ghouls.
Kind of like in the movie Ghost when Whoopi Goldberg.
Pretty much. You have a cool ring announcer in the back. I'm not doing the ring announcer at this event.
What?
There's a lady does it's like the movie The Purging. It's like you
Oh.
have this lady with a very soft voice announcing, from blah blah blah. It's blah blah blah, and then
I'm offended.
and so once a wrestler loses, you have the ghouls that come out, carry them away, and they're screaming bloody murder because they're going to be locked up into a cave or something like that.
Are you actually going to wrestle? Do you ever get in the ring and you actually do your thing? Do you know how to do that?
You know what? I tried it once a couple of years ago at it was an actual battle royal.
Okay.
And I got my butt kicked.
Okay.
The first, I would say 5 minutes, I was breathing really hard. It took about at least 4 guys to throw me over the rope, and believe me, I felt it when I hit the mat on the other side of that rope, and the next day I was in pain.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's for real.
It's for real, man. I mean, a lot of people think this stuff's a joke, and it's you really get hurt. But if you want to, get some skills going on to become that future, WWE, NXT, AEW, any big wrestling organization that's out there,
Yeah.
come over, hit up John De La O's Jiu-Jitsu school. They train, I believe, every night. I think around 8:00. Hit up, either call up the gym, find out who's going to be trained that night, and it's worth it. I mean, I've seen guys that just, when I first started being a ring announcer here, seeing guys training, and within probably 3 months, they're in the ring, just giving it hell.
Got it.
But
I don't know what it takes, so you'd have to tell me. I don't know exactly. What are the basic things that you would look for in someone that's starting out? Being able to jump off the ropes and
it's
do a
just a
flip?
lot of conditioning. Because as you see some of these guys that have been doing it for a while, they don't gas out, and you could tell the ones that just started and they gas out right away. It's a lot of conditioning, a lot of tumbling, a lot of hitting the mats, jumping off the ropes. It's almost like military workout.
Got it.
And you're constantly moving and without being blown. And if you get blown right away, people can see it. They're like, "Oh, this guy's a joke." And then, of course, they teach you how to be like a character too. You do your own thing. You're a character. Boom, you're making it happen. You make a big name for yourself. It's all about promoting yourself.
Got it.
A lot of these wrestlers, they think, "Oh, well, I'm just going to make a name and win some matches." No, you got to go out there and promote the crap out of yourself.
That's something a fighter needs too, so I can see it in both angles.
do your videos, sell tickets, because nothing's for free.
No.
I mean, yeah, you get your little pay, but the more tickets you sell, you get a little on top of that.
You get a little bonus.
Like anything else, and like MMA fighters are starting off, same thing.
Got it. So what do you do in a situation where someone else takes the announcing? They got another job for you? Just sit it out for the week.
I'll sit it out for a week, but most of the time I'm ring announcing. I'm just doing my thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
Joey the Voice.
But yeah, pretty much I always get offers from all over the place to do ring announcing for a lot of events. My goal is one day, hopefully, I can do a major event like an MMA event, like a cage match or a boxing ring. All thing I have to do is buy a suit.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I go in there, people say, "Dude, you're good. You have the voice for it." Blah blah blah. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that opportunity, and hopefully, the opportunity comes my way, and you'll see me on TV, just being the next Michael Buffer,
Bruce Buffer. Who does it for wrestling?
I don't know the cat's name, but there's a lot of guys that you have. People from WWE, NXT, AEW.
Are they
Impact
off camera
Wrestling.
or on camera?
They're on camera. They're definitely on camera.
Okay.
And these guys do a phenomenal job. Yeah, and hopefully that'll be me one day.
That sounds good. No, I love that. We're going to say goodbye to our visitors, Celtic Gladiator here in house. Christoph, have a great night. Albert, thank you for visiting.
Good
Thank
night.
you for announcing for Christoph. That's wonderful. But again, prepping, we got the guys here in house. We operate here out of De La Jiu-Jitsu, so they're going to get their sparring done. Anything else on the agenda? What else is going on with you, buddy?
Well, it's just same old stuff. I'm getting ready for this next event coming up, even though I'm not doing the ring announcing, but I'll be there for sure.
Well, you never know what things might change, but we're going to try to bring you out this weekend, so I hope to see you.
I hope so too. I always see you guys, doing your thing, seeing
invited,
pictures,
man.
and I'm thinking, man, that'd be kind of cool. Just like, because I haven't been to an MMA event. It's been a long time. I think the last time I went to one was at the Hangers, an OC.
OC Fight Club.
And it was, what's his name? Larry was throwing that show.
Yep. Larry Landless?
Yeah, dude. Because at the time when I was training the kids down there in OCC,
Yep.
we at the Orange County Kickboxing Club, whatever.
That's cool that you did that.
He gave us tickets, and I took my best student out there, and we were just doing our thing.
Right on. I like that.
So it was pretty sweet.
No, I don't know who runs that, but he definitely is at a lot of events. We saw him over the weekend, even at Bellator. So
And then
he's a busy man.
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not saying I'm personal, but me and Mr. Beltran, we connect sometimes. I always take pictures of him in the ring, and I shoot him to him. Hey, there's the man. He always gives me props for it. But
The Mexican connection.
dude, if you've seen him on the Mayans, he's playing the biker. He's actually playing a Mayan biker on the.
Shout out to Mike Beltran. Not
Dude.
only is the ring announcer extraordinaire, referee extraordinaire, but he is now on the Mayans Motorcycle Club.
Yeah, and it's freaking awesome. Because I was watching him, and I'm like, holy shit, that's Mike. That's freaking awesome. And
Right? He brings some authenticity to a show, too.
gave him some love. Now I'm just like, holy smokes. He has
Right?
this whole, big old mustache.
Dig the stash. Yosemite Sam. What do you think, Sean?
Mike Beltran is an awesome guy. I took a picture with him on Saturday.
Put that picture up.
Yeah, we met him at I met him the first time I met him at combat jiu-jitsu. Gave him some CBD, followed up with him afterwards. He said he uses it, he likes it.
Nice.
So he's definitely a user.
Going back to CBD, we got some great testimonials from people themselves that might already have other people actually sponsoring them, but they tried our stuff, and their relatives have even testified to us. You know what? I know that they're under agreement. Can't say much. I'm not going to bring up names, but they love it, and they said our life is the CBD to use because we use it personally, not because we're paid to, but because it does the job. So that's the truth of what we actually heard from people this weekend at the Abu Dhabi event as well as Bellator. So something very cool as we expand our relationships. If you're interested, hit us up because we are looking to build our family even further. So if you're looking for someone to take part in whatever it is you're doing athletically, if we can be a part of that and grow with you, let us know. Sean Lerma on Instagram. Sean, is it?
Sean Lerma, BJJ, but just hit us up at Our Life CBD.
There you go.
And we can definitely help you out.
Make the arrangement because we're always looking to expand that family that we do business with.
Now, before our show started, I think I heard something about somebody making a comeback. Was it BJ Penn or was it George St. Pierre?
George St. Pierre. There's a meme going out right now. I don't know how true it is, but he's eating sushi. And I posted it, so Hilberich could put it up, but he's in deep conversation with Kaizen Kent.
And how old is St. Pierre?
Future world champion, Kaizen Kent, in the house. Catch him at Gym Crashers during the day. He's running things.
Is he up there in the age right now? Is he still?
BJ Penn is what, Robert? 38 years
how about
old?
Pierre, GSP.
How old's GSP? 38, 39? So he's
So
getting there.
he still has some fight in him, which is great.
I mean, yeah, but he's getting there. I mean, there's a lot of young folks out there, 38 years old. And is it true? Is it true that GSP's coming back, or is he just eating sushi making that statement? There was a statement out there that he's got a comeback fight, but who knows? We're running it too early. Coming to you from the Gym Crashers before it was even formally announced. Not yet?
Not yet.
Nothing for real?
You know, I ran into that cat once a long time ago when they used to have a club called Sutra down in the Triangle Square.
Harbor Boulevard.
And it was the UFC fight night in Anaheim, and all the guys decided to go to that club because it was just down the freeway. So during that time, you know, God bless his soul, that's when he had all the tap out guys. He had what's his name when he was still alive. Mask was there, and it's funny because when I ran into that cat, you know,
Those are Robert's basketball buddies.
you know, this is a true story. I ran into this guy at Sutra, and I'm like, yo, dude, I go, hey, you're a big inspiration. I actually was your character at Comic-Con that year. And he's like, that was you? I was like, yeah, that was me. Because I heard somebody was trying to be like me. Now you're the only. I go, yeah, I was the only guy at a full-on tap-out shirt with the whole fatigue army hat with my face all painted just like him, walking around, and people were taking pictures of me, you know, because the whole tap-out thing. And he found out that, you know, when I told him that was me, he was
Punk ass Joe.
yeah, honestly, and he was super cool. So I took a picture with the whole crew. Then I ran to George St. Pierre, and he was really quick, but he was really like, hey, okay, I take a picture. And then he shook my hand, smiling, and peace out. You know,
Right?
it's the only time I ran into that guy. But he wasn't being a dick or being like a cocky bastard.
Oh, I can't imagine. He seems real mellow.
No, he's real mellow. He kind of reminds me of like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
A lot of people say that, but, you know, George St. Pierre is the real thing.
Now, do you ever think about this? If Jean-Claude Van Damme ever went against Steven Seagal at his prime, who would win that fight?
I'm going to say Jean-Claude Van Damme because he was actually a kickboxer. And I don't know what Steven Seagal is. Somebody can tell me.
Karate.
Karate?
Karate and
Oh,
Aikido.
he said.
Aikido burrito?
He was his number one if he fought him.
Okay, and he is like a seventh Dan on another planet? Or in this planet?
This planet.
Is it for real?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's legit.
No, he's legit, and you'd be surprised.
He's a sheriff in Louisiana. I know that.
And you'd be surprised a lot of these movie stars, even what's his name, Al Bundy, that played in the Bundys.
No, he's for real.
He is
He's
for
what-
real.
He learned from the Gracies. There's no second
I
guessing.
do that. I mean, I like to see that guy.
Ed
work.
O'Neill is a legit black
Ed
belt.
O'Neill, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Forget
like
it.
you want to see this guy work. I want to see some video of this guy.
No, you don't want to see that. He's a killer.
That's crazy.
But,
He scored four touchdowns.
Poke high.
right?
And then he threw the football over the mountain.
Well, who else is there? Does anybody have any answers? Who else do you know out there? What's
Chuck
her name?
Norris of all people. I mean, if he was.
No,
you know,
there's that really pretty singer girl. Come on, you guys got to know her name.
Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato. She did jujitsu, right?
No.
No, because she was dating a guy. That's
Oh.
she was.
She's a blue belt.
So did I. You don't get blue belts for nothing, right?
Yeah.
Well, it should give you blue balls.
Oh shit! Oh shit! There he goes. Adam Woods is out, and Joey takes right over on that stuff.
10 points.
Thank you. Hey, shout out to Mrs. Spicy for tuning in, even when the hubby's out there at a Hollywood, some kind of screening. I don't know what's showing.
Oh, really?
Right?
Nerd.
He didn't tell us what movie. Right?
No, it was Porky's 5.
Porky's 5. At least you were a gentleman with that. I was thinking something else, but I'm going to keep to myself.
What were you gonna say, bro? Come on, you
I
gotta let
ain't
it
going to
out.
say it. I ain't doing it, Woods. You're on your own.
So, any events? I mean, anything from UFC this weekend, or is there a big UFC event coming up
You know what?
This weekend?
This
weekend.
team right here, right now, is focused on Celtic Gladiator. And then another shout out. There's a big event on Saturday night at Commerce Casino. We cannot go without saying Sparstar MMA for the local people. This is it. This is the event, man. This is an amateur event, but it is one of the best events to attend, and it's so close to home. How can you not go to Commerce Casino right up to 5? Tony Padilla, T-Bone Steaks,
Damn.
putting on this event. He's a homie. Michael Gross, we saw him this weekend at Bellator. So a lot of the guys that you see on the bigger cards on Bellator, even coming up through LFA, but they started at Sparstar.
Really?
Yeah, so
Wow.
Daniel Arpahone, right?
Daniel Arpahone shares the roof with us at Gym
Raging
Crasher.
Bull.
For people that don't know, we are at 12,000 Firestone Boulevard every single day. If Kaizen Kent, who's in-house right now, isn't there, my buddy Miguel Perez there at night. I'm there in the evenings. Our buddy Art Olivos is in there doing his thing. But now Daniel Arpahone, Black House Zone, and now Sparstar fighting this weekend. Daniel Arpahone, Daniel the Raging Bull, is at Gym Crashers as well. So come check him out. Watch him fight on Saturday. Get tickets for Sparstar. Come train with him. I know the guy's a homie, so if you're ready to throw, ready to roll, he's there at Gym Crashers Open Mat on Friday night at 7. So we are doing our thing. There it is. There's your answer for that.
Wow, that's crazy.
But yeah, the Raging Bull's a cool dude. You got to come in since you guys got similar names. Joey Full of Bull and Daniel the Raging Bull.
Joey full of bull. No way.
Right?
Bruh. I'm Joey the Bull, the man
Joey
himself,
the
Santana.
voice.
You crazy.
I like it.
The golden voice of the OC.
You do have a golden voice. I'll give you that. You were singing Elvis on the way in. And it tickled me.
Well, that's what I love doing on the side, off the subject. But, when we used to have karaoke night in different locations, my thing was Neil Diamond, Elvis Presley, a little bit of Sinatra, and I throw in some soul singers here once in a while, and I kick ass.
Little Motown.
Little Motown.
What about you, Sean? You do some singing?
Hell no.
No?
No.
What do you do when someone sticks a mic in your hand? You got to sing at a restaurant. You're full of sake. What's your go-to
drink
song?
sake.
What's your go-to song? You gotta have it. You drop the bomb on me.
I'm not your puppet.
I say
Not your puppet.
I say sugar free. I rather give my biatch.
Oh, this guy. I never. You rapping to us? Come on.
Man.
Give us a few bars. What do you
No,
got?
I don't got no bars.
Do
Come on.
do do do.
Oh, see, hey, you know that
Oh, this guy knows.
Do
This guy's
Too
been
short.
cruising Bristol since
Don't
'85.
fight the feeling.
Do 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 do.
Give us a song for Robert. What does producer Robert sing?
The Hawaiian wedding song.
No.
Tiny bubbles.
I
right.
said Hawaiian bubble wedding song, Tiny Bubble. Sing. That's right there, dude.
Kent, you want to get on camera and announce something for Gym Crashers? You should get over here. You're looking all handsome. Come on, Kent. You're looking all. He's selling that stuff, Kent.
I know, man. Look at this skinny guy.
Yeah,
Look at this
between
big
us.
old.
Come on.
Yeah, you get you
Get
keep
on
you all
there.
nice and warm and stuff.
Show him what you do,
Don't
Kent.
don't be afraid, dog. We ain't gonna touch you.
Another night, huh? We got Kaizen Kent in house.
Damn.
A big
Oh.
announcement coming up from Kaizen Kent, who is in house at Gym Crashers, my homeboy. So when he says big announcement, I believe it. Woo! I like it. Something for the community,
Nice.
for the young kids and teenagers. Kaizen Kent teaching. And what he teaches, you want a piece of. Trust me. It's the man. Right? Right. It's coming up? Okay, Hoberich. All right.
So what about you? What do you like singing when you have the mic? in
I
your
do
hand?
Just a Gigolo from David Lee Roth. I don't know who sang it first, but that's my song.
Lou Prima.
Louis Prima is right. It's who did it.
Come
and I
on,
like
bro.
that version too. Louis Prima. Yes,
Lou
that's
Prima
my
was the
song.
voice of King
I'm
Louis
just a
on the
gigolo,
original Jungle
and
Book.
everywhere I go, and he was. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a song. That's my jam.
I
dude.
want to be like you.
That's right. That's right. That's a Lonely Guy song. That's me. I have my wife Robert. I cheat on him on the weekends. He lets me. You know?
You're calling yourself an orangutan.
That's it.
When
Oh,
you're-
I dig that. Yeah, every song in the Jungle Book. I'm not a musical guy, but that movie itself brings it. All those songs we know, right, from being a kid. I dig that stuff. And then there's a new. Aladdin just came out, right? So there's another one.
There's
coming.
another one, the 100 Dalmatians. They're doing another remake of that. And the Ant Lady and the Tramp.
What do you think about Disney remakes? Come on, Sean. Your generation. Your mom probably bought you all the videotapes when you were little.
I like the old stuff. When you see the new stuff, it just I don't know, man. The CG is awesome,
Dig it.
but I just think they lack the. In all the old movies, man, there was always a good ending, a good story,
Yeah.
and a good ending.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the movies, or especially the Disney movies, lack that. That good ending. It was always
Sure.
ended on a positive note.
I mean, at least Disney finally came out with a cartoon for Latinos called Coco.
That's pretty dope, actually.
Day of the
As
Dead.
a guitar player, I love
And
it.
honestly, you watch these Disney
My
cartoons.
grandson watches that stuff because
And-
Gramps is a guitar player.
And it's
He
hard
digs
because
it.
some of this stuff gets you emotional. You sit there, you're like, oh shit, and then you're like, oh my, you're crying, and I'm like,
Didn't they do that El Dorado, or was that another? Oh, that was Pixar or something else. They did that, the Road to El Dorado.
yeah, I think it was a Universal. I think.
Okay.
I don't think it was Disney.
So it wasn't Mexican
Could be
yet.
wrong.
You didn't get Mexican till Coco.
To Coco.
And they're in Anaheim. You think they'd have had that stuff down, right?
No shit. But if you go to Disney, actually California Adventure, they have an area where it's the little Mexican village where they have a tortilla factory. And then they have the ladies of
Adelitas?
mariachis,
Oh.
a bunch of and it's funny. These ladies are a mixed group. They're Caucasian, Asian, Hispanic, and they all sing mariachi music. They all play
Whoa.
the violins, the guitars, the trumpets, everything you can think of, and I'm blown away. It's crazy when you see an Asian lady out there just singing the Mexican songs. It amazes me.
That's pretty wild.
It's like what Joe Rogan said. In 20 years from now, we're all going to be Filipino because everybody's going to be mixed.
Says Joe. I'll be dead by then.
Yeah, me too. But anyway, so
Speaking of Filipinos, Mark Pacquiao. Catch him at Sparstar. Right?
that was good.
I met him. They put him on camera. Oh, Pacquiao's coming over. All right. And it was Mark Pacquiao.
Oh,
But he's a stud. And you'll beat him, Sean. He's actually a good dude. Up and comer.
really?
Yep.
And how'd you meet that guy?
Sparstar. He's a fighter, man. He's coming up, man. He don't lose either. He's a badass young Filipino. You're talking about Filipinos. Who do
Of
we
course.
got on there? I see Mary Kay Woods.
Well, she just put
Brandy
some
Garvin.
miracle in a jar. I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
What is that? Is that something that Adam Woods puts on his thing? Miracle in a jar.
Order
You're
now.
not supposed to use the Our Life CBD for that, Mr.
Oh,
Adam.
that's it right there. Miracle.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what she means.
I forgot about that jar. I thought Mr. Woods was bringing something home.
I know. I'm about to say miracle in a jar, huh?
That's right. He's got that soul glow.
Oh, here. ¿Qué
Say it.
pasa, carnal?
Oh, somebody's speaking Spanish to Joe. Joe doesn't speak Spanish. He just looks Spanish. Arturo's our
Ramos
homeboy.
Jr.
Ramos
Ramos.
in the house.
¿Qué pasó, carnal?
That's
See,
right.
I can say that. See,
He's the stitch man for De La Jiu Jitsu. He brings it. He's our EMT.
Canales.
He'll give you mouth to mouth if you pass out.
Oh, really?
Tongue too.
Oh, there's Adam Wood. He said yes.
Woods.
So you saying yes to the jar? What do you do? What do you do with the jar, bro?
He brings the miracle stuff. The miracle whip. Mr. Woods got that miracle whip.
He got that S curl. Well, he wish he had a curl. That
He got no curl.
He got no curl. That dude's head's so ashy. He needs lotion for that damn head.
Whoa. I think he's quite handsome.
Well, he is handsome
That is Sammy Susio we're talking about.
in a younger OJ way.
I wish I knew what movie premiere he was at.
Yeah. What movie you watching, Adam? I know you're watching.
While
a
you're
show.
drinking your juice in the hood, what movie you at?
That's what it probably is. Boys in the Hood too.
You never know. That'd be dope if they brought that back.
All the
but
kids
they
growing
couldn't.
up and-
they ain't the right generation. That stuff's done.
Yeah, that whole because during the time of the Bloods and Crips and yeah, that
Back
was
when Joe was on the streets of Inglewood delivering milk.
Leche. Anyway, so what about you, bro? What's going on in your life so far?
We're busy, man. Freed Mission Media, the Gym Crashers were one unit. We're constantly doing things. In this month just alone, we started out September. Gosh, today's October 1st.
Yeah.
So we started
wow.
September on the Our Life Jiu-Jitsu is Our Life tour. We hit Phoenix with John Botello, 10th Planet. We ended up in Santa Fe with Ruben Rivera. Wheezy, my homeboy Wheezy, running that place now because Ruben Rivera's moved on. We hit El Paso, Chewy Urbina, and Cristobal. What's Cristobal's last name? Chavez. Cristobal Chavez. So the 10th Planet guys were kind enough to join us. So we had 3+ locations because we went to Jackson Wink as well. We stopped off at Fight Ready and saw Henry Corrales in Phoenix. So there's just so much. I'm skipping around, but that was just one weekend to start off September.
Wow.
So every weekend thereafter, we've been on a project. Every weekend thereafter, Robert and I have been doing interviews. Went over to Rounders, saw Aaron Lafarge. He fought at Parker, Arizona under King of the Cage. just one of the guys. We love him, and everything comes full circle for us because people are coming from La Habra Boxing. Coach Dale Roybal was on the show. La Habra Boxing. Jacob Rosales on the show. I'm sorry, not Jacob Rosales. The Big Badger.
Oh, the Big Badger.
The Big Badger was on the show. Ben Jones.
Wow.
Talking about Jacob Rosales when he was doing the Contender. Again, full circle, bringing it back home. Those guys are out there in Brea, Fullerton area. Gosh, we had fighters from CSW on the show all month long, right? The homeboys were here. So what are you going to do, man? Every week we've got something, so we're trying to really end this year with a bang. So fighters, hit us up, DM us. We do want to have you on the show, especially local folk. We love that, but we're not opposed to the big star every once in a while as well. But we are wrapping up the Gym Crasher year, looking at how we're going to do things different for next year. Got some ideas that I'm going to actually start working on that's going to be not bigger, better, but separate and pushing forward with the Gym Crasher name. And Our Life CBD, of course, being a big part of our family. We got G Moa in the house. I call him G's Ass. He's always a part of our projects. So he'll be there this weekend. Anybody want to pray to G's Ass? He'll be there at Celtic Gladiator. Bring your donations.
Also on Sunday we have a beach cleanup.
Oh, there's a big one, Sean. Thank you.
Yeah, so we
Talk
have
about the beach cleanup and our partner in crime, Kayla Beatty.
So we got Caleb and also Z, who's doing yoga.
And
What we're doing
Zidor?
is- yep, so-
Ziador?
Ziador. What we're doing is we're doing a beach cleanup, or they're doing a beach cleanup. Our Life CBD is actually sponsoring it. What you have to do is you come out, clean up the beach with your bag of trash. You can use that bag of trash to be able to get a CBD massage, to be able to do, and also do a free yoga class, and do some Reiki healing.
So Sunday,
Sunday
October the 6th,
in Long Beach.
in Long Beach, California, we will be at the beach. And what part of the beach will we be at? Do you know?
We will be
Downtown, next to the Belmont Pier, is what I'm imagining, because that's the biggest area that needs some help. That's what I'm thinking. So next to Belmont Pier, I'm pretty sure. If you're familiar with Ripples, where Sean hangs out, I'll be right adjacent to Ripples.
There's nothing wrong with Ripples. I used
anything wrong with it.
to go.
Joey the Bull.
No, I used to go there during ladies' night, bro, and honestly, it was fun.
Were you the doorman?
No.
You were the lady?
No, man, I should enjoy the environment.
Is that where you got the name the Bull? Are you a power bottom?
The thing is, did you get bulled or were you the bull?
It's like I can't even talk about
Took the bull by the horns.
it. It was really sad.
That was the year we had the running of the bulls through Long Beach.
Yeah, when I
Joey went running for his life.
yeah, when I shaved my face, I looked like Chaz Bono.
That's a handsome devil,
No shit.
right? Looking good, Joe.
So what's the beach?
Finding it
He's
right
looking
now.
for it. But anyways, it is Long Beach. I do believe it's going to be downtown. That's the biggest stretch of sand that they have right there by Ripples. Sean's hangout. And again,
Hey, how come you know that location pretty well?
because you drive me through there. It's my driveway. Everywhere I go, he drives, I sleep.
Down the street from the
Everybody
Queen
knows
Mary.
that. That's right. And Hamburger Mary's, his other hangout.
I love
Check it out.
Hamburger
We're gonna be at Alamitos Beach in Long Beach at
Alamitos
10 a.m.
Beach, 10 a.m. You hear that? Alamitos Beach in Long Beach, 10 a.m. Google it.
Google
if you
it.
pick up a bottle or a bag of trash, you will get a Massage Matters CBD massage on the beach.
Wow, that must be awesome.
I'm gonna bring 2 bags of trash. I need 2 massages.
Yeah, man.
Actually, what we'll do is I'll have Robert put up the link also to be able to purchase
Yeah.
tickets.
Yep.
Through Kyla's Instagram.
Kayla's Instagram.
Yep.
Her Instagram is Kayla Seas. Check her out. She is ocean focused.
No, Adam Woods. I got this from Adam Woods. He's
Madam Woods.
He said
He
he's at
said
the
Madam Woods.
he said he's at the CM Punk movie.
Oh, and what is that?
I have no idea. But he says,
Peanut Butter Falcon?
and he typed in, "Check out your phone, Dondo."
Oh, I don't look at my phone. I'm a professional. That wouldn't be right. But I'm going to look at it now because my partner in crime, known as Adam Woods, has told me to look at my phone while I'm on
Must have
camera.
Sent you something.
And it says nothing. Oh, Lopaka. Oh, there it is. Adam Woods is sitting next to, is that CM Punk?
Oh, that's CM Punk.
Okay, there is. There it is, right there. CM Punk and Adam at home in the woods. According to
Mr.
Woods.
You can get that
Ingle-
man on our show.
The man has Ingle in the woods right there with CM Punk,
That'll be freaking awesome.
right?
Yeah.
CM Punk come to the show because Adam Woods does this show.
Well, you realize CM Punk did a lot of wrestling for a while, and then he moved over to do some MMA. He was
Also known
cage
as
fighting.
Mr. Spicy.
Wow.
That's what his wife calls Mrs.
That's some
Spicy.
cool stuff, bro.
And then he sent this. I don't know what this means, but I'm going to show it anyways. This must be Adam's emotions while he's watching. And it says, I don't know. I don't know who that is,
It says
why he would do
yes,
that.
yes,
Yes,
or something like that.
yes. I don't know. He's loving the show, so apparently it's really good.
Yeah.
You know, bring home the belt, Adam.
So, quick question, you done?
Cricket.
We've been doing this for
Cricket.
a while. You've been in
Ask it.
this podcast show for
Yeah.
a minute. What has changed about people's views about MMA? I'm pretty sure a lot of people that don't
you're
know
going
about
deep.
MMA, and I think by you schooling the audience out there
Yeah.
about the positivity about MMA, I mean, how's this show changed your life and everything else? You know what I mean?
My life has changed dramatically because of the man that produces this show. So if I might be so blunt, Robert, the Polynesian Panda, has open free admission media for those of us that are in his world to do shows, to step up, be a part of this, build the network. Because we have a network of shows. We had a stripper comedy show. We got the wrestling show. We got that Sunday afternoon. What do they call it, Robert? Mats and Marks. We got Gym Crashers, of course. We got the Royal Ramble coming up at 9 o'clock tonight. So the question was, how has it affected my life? Well, Don the Gym Crasher didn't exist before this. So I was just a mild-mannered working 9-to-5er. And then, we spend our nights and evenings and weekends and holidays together and pushing to put together these productions to bring light to the fighters and friends that we first and foremost have sparred with, rolled with, and got to know, or attended fights such as Sparstar, LFA, CXF, which is now Lights Out Extreme Fighting, and really bringing a highlight to those that we've made friends with as well. So those people have come to the mini dojo. They're now coming to Gym Crashers. We may have met people like Henry here at Delo Jiu-Jitsu, people like Joey here at Delo Jiu-Jitsu, OCCW. There's a wrestling show that goes on. So if you were to count all the different things that go on and how that has affected my life, it's amazing that I have any time to breathe.
Okay, that's great. And a lot of people they would first time viewers or people that maybe watch the show for a while but not understand the whole meaning about De La O Jiu-Jitsu. Now, what's the history about De La O Jiu-Jitsu?
You know, I would love to have the man here to really go into that. I don't want to speak on his behalf,
but
but I
just
can
as
tell
much
you,
knowledge, you know.
from my heart, I have been training here for more than 10 years, 11 years now. I received my brown belt. I got 3 stripes from John De La O, so I've had it for a while. I'm presently in poor condition to be even pushing for that black belt, but I one day want to finish my journey. But he has given me all of that knowledge. And when you come here, and we are at 8381 Catella Avenue in Stanton, California, John De La O is here present 7 days a week, if not at least 6, and one of us is here on Sunday to open the doors. For that jiu-jitsu education from somebody who was around before most people were around, and the doors are still open here. So as a huge pat on the back for John is that he's been doing it before it was cool to do it.
Yeah.
And you know this firsthand. So he's
Yeah.
been doing it a long time now, almost as long as my kids have been alive.
Yeah, it's funny
25,
'cause,
26 years.
You know, I didn't know this cat, for a minute. I thought he was just some plain old wrestling promoter and
Yeah.
guy in the ring doing ring announcing and running the whole show until I took over because he had nobody to help. And then to find out who he was and his history about him being ex-King of the Cage, and this and that and that and this. I'm like, holy shit. This is freaking cool. Like, this guy is like the man,
Yeah. Okay. So here's something I can say about John, and I truly mean this. That today's world, there's so many avenues for someone to come up and to fight and to be promoted and to pick an event and to do your best and show what you've got. He came from a time when there was almost nowhere to do that. Had to go to Tijuana, Mexico, and fight. I believe it was 5 or 7 fights in one day.
Wow.
Is Vale Tudo style.
Yeah.
So, in his day, he did it because he loved to fight. There was no payday. There was no golden ticket at the end of the rainbow, so to speak, waiting for him if he fought his hardest and proved who he was, because there was no UFC at that time.
No, there wasn't.
So that's who John De La O and what De La O Jiu-Jitsu is a place to learn how to fight. It is a fight-based jiu-jitsu school, not a sport jiu-jitsu school. So if you want to come throw hands, this is the place to do it. If you want to come to roll, this is the place to do it. If you want to put on small gloves and pepper people while you're rolling to get a submission, this is the place to do it. So when you ask me that question, it comes with deep emotions that I talk about what he teaches, how different it is from a lot of other places.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's the only one doing it, but you don't see a lot of it with that authenticity anymore from someone who did start at the beginning of things here in Orange County, one of the originals. Especially from Orange County kids, this is the place to be, in my opinion, because we're still repping, we're still doing, and the gym crashes are an extension of that.
And that's true because I remember back in the day when I used to fight and try to become a boxer and run into people like at the time Razor Rob McCollin. He was just a kickboxer,
Right.
Muay Thai boxer, and he held 5 belts at one time.
But he helped build the house that people fight in.
And same with Tito and Colin, Oyama, that guy. Their names were big, but they weren't as big as they are now.
Sure.
And and this one UFC was just kind of like it was on a downfall because I think once they start doing the Ultimate Fighter, it kind of brought everything back up
Man,
again.
did it explode or what?
And it exploded right away because UFC was kind of going downhill for a little bit. Because
Well, we all knew about it, but they were trying to go after a bigger audience, and maybe that's what led to the sale to Viacom too, because now it's global.
yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not a global marketing genius, but it is the fastest growing sport in the world, MMA, and we see it changing, evolving. And my instructor John Della, I can only say that guys like him that built this house that everybody else fights in, it's a commendable thing. And if you want to learn from an OG, John's here. He's doing his thing, and I can only say that you get into it exactly, or you get out of it exactly what you put into it. Period. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
Real quick, I guess Adam Woods is making his little comment.
What's up, Woods?
Towards you,
Yeah.
and then it went away. Dang it!
Because he took it back. He made a comment. He took it back. I don't blame you, Woods. You're not here to
Let me
defend
see if I can
yourself.
pull it up. Hopefully, it shows
Good
up.
luck to you, my friend.
The only thing that sucks about going in this Facebook deal is that when it clocks out and you go back in, all the comments are gone.
I
Well, no,
apologize. If nothing's on my Facebook, it's because Adam Woods handles my Facebook.
he put down 3 stripes on his brown what?
Well, only Adam would know the truth to that. Not only the belt, but the danger itself. Everything on me is brown at the moment.
10 points.
Is what it is. Truly is what it is.
And
You know?
Arturo said, I think he had 11 fights in one day in
11
Mexico.
fights in one day. This is coming from a guy who crossed the border when John was in kindergarten, didn't speak a word of English, joined him at Trabuco Hills Elementary, where the only place you could go to school without papers. So, Arturo, a shout out to you, my friend. Now your English is wonderful. You're gainfully employed, handsome, and, we know that you speak the truth. 11 fights in Mexico in one day. That's an amazing thing. Right? And John is still one of the people that call him Arturo. Everybody else calls him Artie.
And then Joshua says, what's up, Dondo?
Joshua Viles, shout out to El Rey. He is the king of the cage. This guy did commentating with at Fighters Rep, and he really brought the professionalism. We all know what I do, I talk, and I talk a lot of shit. But
That's
Joshua
true.
Viles is the real thing, and for the promoters out there that UFC, gosh, Bellator. I mean, there's a talent out there. His name's Joshua Viles. He's El Rey. He has a great fight record that you need to look up on Sure Dog. And this guy, for whatever reason, is not getting the affection from the big promotions that he deserves. He has fought overseas. He is the man. So that's all I can say. And that picture, which has nothing to do with what I was just talking about, I
That's
guess
supposed to be John De La O and Art.
I guess that's John Delo wearing the bolo, and the vote for Pedro doesn't look like Art. Looks more like Old Man Jeff.
That's funny. Gosh.
Thank you, Robert. Talking about my good friend Joshua Vilas, put a picture up of El Rey because we've seen him fight, and it was such a privilege. I don't know where to go. It was such a privilege to do commentating with a talent. You never know who you're going to be partnered with. They told me I was with Josh. I said, Jesus. And he knew. He knew right away that he could do it. And he had done this for George Francis at Fighters Rep. And he is a talented guy and can call fights because it's what he does. But together with that, man, he really cleaned my act up. Made me look good, sound good, feel good. So thank you, Josh. Pleasure being a partner to you. I hope we can do it again in December. I'll talk to George about that. But if you don't know Josh, look on YouTube. Check out his fights. People start putting in your requests, man, to see this guy fight again because he's such a talent. If you had the pleasure, if you're an Inland Empire person, you were out there in Ontario seeing this guy fight, I mean, hands of stone is what I could tell you.
That's crazy.
Right?
And Arturo, I may laugh, and I guess telling the truth. You didn't really know a word of English when you met John.
No,
so
he did not.
I do apologize.
The truth is he spoke only Spanish.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, that's what he just wrote me right now.
It's a fact, yeah. He voted for Vicente Fox. And not to work at Pepsi.
Wow, Pexi.
Pexi.
It's right.
Arturo is the heir to the throne of Bimbo Bread.
Wow.
Bimbo.
Bimbo.
You don't know Arturo? He comes to the wrestling matches once in a while.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
All right. And Joe lives out there now by your house, Arturo, so you should hit him up.
No, I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. And a big shout out. Let me see.
Let's see. What do you got going? Joe's checking who's watching, so if you do have a message to send us, please do. Joe checks that. I don't check my phone. I could care less.
You know, a big shout out to
your
close
wife.
close friend of mine. Been knowing for the guy for a while. Mike Guyman, known as Joker.
The Joker.
I know he's been going through some health issues and stuff. It's all on his Facebook, so I'm not telling any secrets.
No, I mean, it's a
And-
shout out to the Joker. He had Rain MMA down in the South Orange County area. What's going on with him? How can we hope for the best? We don't know what's going on.
Doesn't really say too much. I know he's been going through some health issues right now. He's talking about maybe not making to his next birthday. But people are saying keep your head up.
Keep your head up, Joker. We all love you, man.
And it's like he's not joking. I guess he's been going through some health issues. So I know it's not really saying too much on his Facebook here, but much love to you, much respect,
Yeah.
brother. Been knowing you for since like 2000 all the way until I guess say present. Because that's my brother and I used to go help him out with his fighters down at his gym down there in Lake Forest a long time
Was it
ago.
Rain in 2000? No. They didn't come until 2000.
No, he was. He had this little gym right there. It was when Captain Creams used to be open.
Captain
You
Creams!
go up the street a little bit.
This
There's
guy.
an industrial area.
Is that all you do is bring up strip clubs?
Well, I'm just trying to know where it's at.
Did you work at Captain Creams?
This gym was like up the street from
I
there.
know where it is. That's where Rain is too. But did you work at Captain Creams?
No, man.
Did you attend there quite often?
Yes, I have.
You lost a lot of dollar bills there?
No, I never spent money there.
What did you do there?
I was just hanging out with some friends.
Did you like their hot wings?
No, you know what? Mr. J's. I get okay.
Tell us-
That's old school right
Hey,
there.
Mr.
Anaheim.
J's used to be the place back then. I mean, they had.
Danger.
What? Tell us about Mr. J's.
Okay, hold on one second. My brother just put it. My brother Gabe.
Gabe Hinojosa.
My brother Gabe just he said he called me an asshole. He said Joker had a minor stroke.
Oh, it's terrible.
that's
man.
what happened.
That's terrible.
None
None of us are getting any younger, so let's not wish that on anybody.
Yes, my brother Gabe. He's actually watching. He's actually helped me out last
Thanks,
week
Gabe.
with a bunch of MMA news.
That's good. Gabe, you
he-
should help me out. You think I know what's going on? These guys got to tell me.
Yeah, it's true that he brought up all this stuff and he put it on a big old information last week. So
Gabe, come sit in on the show. Grab a microphone while me and Joe are on here. We'll talk with you, brother.
yeah, dude. Next time we get you on this show, man.
Let's make it a family show again.
with two handsome brothers in the never mind.
That's right.
Actually, it'll be like the real family because me and my brother Gabe are pretty tall. My middle brother David, he's short.
Perfect.
So you
I'll
be
stand in for
you be
David.
our David.
That's right. Whatever makes you feel good, Joe.
Yeah. So big
Double
shout out to you,
Goliath.
Joker. But yeah, back to Mr. J's. Mr. J's used to have some bomb ass food during their
Thank God he said food.
happy hour. I kid you. For
And how did they serve that food for people that don't know about Mr. J's, which I do?
no, it's they had a full on kitchen. They
No,
had
I said, how do they serve it? Who brings it to you, Joe?
they had a little buffet little area. Then they actually had a sushi bar.
Okay, then I'm
They-
thinking of
they-
Mr. Fox's. Don't they come out with the chichis hanging out?
And then brother said, hey, he's like, yeah, I got you, man. He's like, he'll
Do
come
it.
in.
Do it.
Because, hey, let us know when you can come in, Gabe, because we'd like to get him on the show.
Do you know what kind of cheese Mexican likes?
I already,
Mexican like-
you know how many
the
times
one?
you told that
But
joke?
I like that joke. Cheese.
Jesus Christ.
It's a good one,
But yeah, no, honestly,
right?
Mr. J's used to have bomb ass food back then. And I used to love going there because all you do is you take your money, buy a couple of drinks, get the free buffet, watch some girls dance, and then you go home in an hour. It was nice.
We know what Joey did in his childhood.
What's that?
That's why he's got the thick old wrists on him.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I didn't have those issues. bro.
Overdeveloped. No? Where'd you go to the strip club? Just to watch? I'm a participant. I don't like to watch. It's like watching a pizza get made. I want to eat it.
Well, I just go in just to enjoy
Right?
food and then
It
watch.
just don't make no sense to me.
Watch some.
There's watchers of the world. There's participants.
That's
I'm a
back in the
participant,
day, you know.
right?
I mean, now
I'd rather go play than watch.
now I'm a happy
Sorry.
married man, married to my wife. She's actually watching right
Mindy
now.
Hinojosa, you put up with a lot.
Oh yes, she
And
does.
so does that Prius. I don't know how it gets up the hill. Gotta floor it. It's got a turbo.
She has a Prius Prime. It can hold my weight.
I'm not talking about her. You're the one who drives a Prius, right?
I drive a Prius too, but she has the fancy Prius that has the big old 12-inch freaking iPad on there.
I like that.
It's got 12-inch rims.
Joey's rolling on dubs.
Damn, babe. See, I'm trying to lose weight, doing this keto
You look
diet.
handsome. You went back to the gray because one day he came in here with jet black shoe polish in the hair.
I'm about to, you know,
Like,
I got
what is
clowned
that
for that for a
helmet?
minute. I remember when I dyed my hair, and the wife actually helped me out. And
And you
yeah.
pull off your pants, you got a skunk. It's Pepe Le Pew right down the
now
middle.
she's talking shit. She's like, we still do. We lean forward.
I didn't mean you, Mrs. Hinojosa.
Now she's gonna go home. We're trying to call me fat.
No,
Now you have
no,
to do
no,
that? She
no,
had to do it
no.
now?
We don't do that. We don't body shame here.
They're body shaming me, babe.
Well, that's different. Everybody can see him. There's no shame in it.
Yeah, but my wife.
I'm making Sean laugh. Look at Sean dying over there.
My wife did the whole hair color. She helped me out, and it looked good for a minute, but it was just too
I
pitch
like
black.
the gray. I can't believe you're 2 years younger than me and you got more gray than me. I thought I was a nervous wreck over here going
I want
silver.
to. You don't want to buy. I'm not sure if it works or not, but it's that shampoo just for men that you can actually wash it, and it helps out take away some of the gray.
Why don't you try it? I'm probably getting it all over my face and go to work looking like I got makeup on or something.
The Chi-Chi Club.
About it. But anyways.
My boy Bill said, yeah, Joey used to sneak around to the Chi-Chi Club. Now the California girls. You know, California girls.
Oh, we
off
all
Harvard.
know that is on Harbor, yeah. Right
Yeah.
next to the Choke Your Chicken store with the books.
Oh, to Spankies.
Right? Spankies, that's it.
And then my wife said, yeah, he did look bad with my hair. And, she said, I have to lean forward for him.
Yeah. His name is Eileen. Leans
Damn.
forward. Anyways, coming up on the clock, we got Royal Ramble coming in the house. We got BJ Baracus in the house right now. BJ Marcus.
Hey, want to put him in for us? BJ, want to have a special guest real quick?
I mean B.A. Baracus.
Want to throw him
I
in
mean
a Want to throw him in a spin? Hey, we got BA. Hey, BA Marcus.
B.A. Marcus. There it is. There it is. There it
Hold on,
is.
let me pull a chair up real quick.
Here he comes. Here
Hey,
he
can I have
comes.
that white
We got a
microphone?
guest.
Sir, what's his name again? Can I have
Marcus.
in the
That's
stand?
Kaizen
Where's the
Kent.
stand at? No, can I have
Kaizen
the white
Kent.
Mac?
Bring the white mic.
Give me the white Mac.
Here it is. We got
And
a
then
special
where's-
guest
and then-
tonight. In case you're wondering, he's about to choke me
Where's the stand
unconscious.
he had over there? Is the stand right next to you?
It's not BJ Baracus. We're going to let him announce himself. It's the Royal Ramble's own and OCCW's
hell.
finest. Right? We Adam Woods is not on camera tonight, but we
I
brought
thought it was Rampage Jackson. Oh, I'm sorry,
a
dog.
distant relative
You gotta play games.
Hey, at least,
If you want to say my name,
Turn the mic on.
on.
if you're gonna say my name, say it right. B.A. Marcus Frey, all day, every day, the one and only, the greatest tag team champion to ever grace Orange County.
Oh, shit.
damn.
This for real. Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's straight
He
hood.
wears his fucking belt on his neck.
Well, yeah, look at that. You know,
Hey, I mean, y'all walking around always talking about old boy Blake Troop got what a damn stick of dynamite around his neck.
Hand grenades and elbows.
Whatever. I mean, y'all. If he could wear that, I'm hanging mine because I got championships. That's
dig
what
it.
I got.
You dig it.
this
I'm
is
gonna borrow that thing. I'm gonna
This
walk
is the
down the
takeover. Now, where's your partner at? He needs to be here too.
Malice
Well,
and chains.
I mean, the lesser half of the tag team is chilling out downstairs. He said he didn't want to walk up those 85 flights of stairs to get up to the studio right now.
That's right.
I mean, I saw some bitches down there too, so I think he's down there with some females right now.
Damn.
But
we never have those in this place.
well, I mean,
Kinda
that-
place
that's,
is this?
that's what happens when you get the tag champs in the building.
Hey, Mr. Woods is getting jealous. He's like, yo, you have another black guy on the show?
No, they got a real black guy on the show.
Oh, we got your partner here. Azrael, just come in for a second.
Azrael is the first time
Welcome
you've
to
seen the
Gym
Crashers.
Crashers, brother.
Look at this.
Before we start the Royal
Someone's-
Ramble next hour,
Someone
on this
stole.
show,
Someone
Joey
stole
the
his
Bull.
Lucky Charms.
That's right.
There it
And
is.
still champions,
That's
Joey
right.
the Bull.
That's right.
Can't be beat by
Chang,
no way.
Chang.
Together,
And
we're better than ever.
That's right. Who won on Sunday? That's what we do. We go into that ring and we whoop ass all day, and we come out champs every damn time.
When's the next show, gentlemen? When's the purge?
October 26th, we're going to be having the Purge. Right now, we're still apparently looking for a venue. But when we find that venue, we will let y'all know. We are going to be doing it big October 26th.
Check them out.
oh, damn. Mr. Woods is not here, but he's talking shit. He called you okay, Ashley.
Who?
Mr. Woods, Adam Woods, the other black guy that's on the show.
Who is that?
You know, Adam Woods.
There's another black guy on the show?
oh,
I thought he just does sound checks. That's he's actually on the show. Okay.
Tell your butler to calm down, Joey the Bull.
Your butler.
You tell him to go get the bags and bring
Can
them in
someone-
here.
Can someone tell Virgil to please
Virgil.
trying to interrupt the
Think of the
show?
money, Virgil. Think of the money.
He might talk about Winkler. What's that wrestler that y'all mentioned that one time? Y'all didn't know who?
Somebody called him Benson recently.
I called him Benson.
Benson Dubois.
Damn. I call him a light skinned OJ.
Oh shit.
No, Farnsworth Bentley looking at
Oh, man.
You can catch Joey at
Hey, catch me at Joey the Bull, Instagram, Facebook. Now I'm on TikTok.
whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm on that shit.
Marcus,
Tinder.
where can they find you?
Find your boy B/A/Marcus Frey on Instagram, or you can find me on Facebook.
Azriel.
I am the best Azrael Eva. That's EVAR on Instagram. You can follow Daniel Azrael on Facebook, or come down to the dojo and give me $20 right in my hand, little man, and come to the show October 26th.
And Dondo the Gym Crasher, as you know, on Insta, and John Dondo on Facebook. Check us out every Tuesday, 8 p.m. This is another episode of Gym Crashers. Adam Wood's going to have a conniption. I'll see you next Tuesday.
Oh, we're out. Wait, hold on. Wait, are we still on? Okay, what Adam?
Hey, Adam Woods, it's all good. You know, I hold it down when you ain't here. We do this all day, every day. You come through. Hey, next time you come through, we can make this a peanut butter Oreo. Come on, double stuffed peanut butter Oreo. We'll put these two in the middle.
Folks, we'll catch you next week, 8 o'clock, Gym Crashers. Up next, the Royal Ramble. Peace out.
Thank you, Azriel, for joining us.
Thank you.